Moscow's new Tretyakov gallery has opened up its vast survey of nearly 300 works by the Russian artist Ilya Repin. Born in 1844, Repin was arguably the most renowned Russian realist artist of his time. His position in the art world was comparable to that of Leo Tolstoy in literature. Both had an eye for everyday moments and skillfully captured real people and events.
We've collected around 300 works here, mostly paintings and graphics. It's the first time in 25 years that such a large collection of Repin is on display in Russia. He embodied in his painting what art critics would later call an encyclopedia of Russian life. Because when you look at his paintings, you can have an idea of what happened in Russia in the 19th century, which determined the fate of Russia in the next decades.
Through a series of successful but controversial paintings, where he addressed issues like extreme poverty and the Russian Revolution, Repin's works had the same influence on his generation as cinema has today. His bright and dynamic canvases look almost cinematographic, and they masterfully document the Russian society in the last years of the Tsarist rule. One such painting is Barge on the Volga. Regarded as a cornerstone work of the entire Russian genre painting, it was painted by Repin when he was a little-known but promising graduate of the Imperial Academy of Arts in St. Petersburg.
Repin wrote a description of these people, and he knew them by their names. The burlak leading this crowd is called Kanin, who had a very dramatic personality. The young burlak Larka, who's clearly not happy with the situation, is the only one trying to take off the strap, and in every possible way demonstrates his protest.
Like author Dostoevsky, Repin was one of the leading members of an art movement called Peredvishniki, or the Wanderers, who sought to portray the truth of Russian life and opposed to the restrictions of academic art.
Dostoevsky was delighted that Repin had not imposed any feeling of guilt on the viewer, and that he portrayed these barge haulers with interest, enthusiasm, and with love.
One of the biggest paintings in the exhibition is Emperor Alexander III receiving village elders in the courtyard of the Petrovsky Palace. This monumental canvas, commissioned by the Ministry of the Imperial Court, is crowned with the coat of arms of the Russian Empire and decorated with the arms of the Russian provinces. Repin's late works reveal his inexhaustible vivaciousness and never-ending enthusiasm about art. His last canvas, Hopak, the Dance of the Parisian Cossacks, impresses with its emotional depth, exhilaration, and intensity captured by the 85-year-old master. The bold brushwork shows that Repin was in constant search of new ways to express himself.
It's a big painting with a strong, bright, bold dance, with every dancer showing off. The dance is absolutely spontaneous, so Repin included all the elements of nature in the painting, like the flame. There are incredible color combinations with bright contrast: red, green, gold, and yellow with rich blue. Sometimes he painted on the back of linoleum, which looked like a very large knit canvas, and sometimes on the front side. Here, in the clothes of these dancers in some places, Repin purposefully used a very liquid paint, leaving us to see the pattern on the linoleum, which is in harmony with the clothes in the painting. So he shows that he's able to work with any technical flaw.
After Moscow, the exhibition will travel to the State Russian Museum in St. Petersburg, the Petit Palais in Paris, and the Athenaeum Art Museum in Helsinki.